colleagues are joining through the virtual world, and in the meantime you will see our co-founder starting off. Okay, so excited? Yes. आवाज नहीं आई, खाना नहीं खाया? Okay, so we'll start, right? या तो आवाज़ इसकी जो इसमें है साउंड लैपटॉप में, जो लैपटॉप की साउंड है वो बच्चों को आ जाती पूरी प्रॉपर। इधर है आई गेस, नहीं इधर नहीं, उधर ही है आई थिंक। किधर है? ये रहा।
In the US, my name is Inderjit. ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਥੋੜੀ ਇੰਟਰੋ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਫਿਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕਲਾਸਮੇਟਸ ਵਰਚੁਅਲ ਰਿਐਲਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਵਿਚ ਓਵਰ ਕਰ ਦਵਾਂਗੇ। ਆਪਾਂ ਇੰਟਰੋ ਤੋਂ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। My name is Inderjit and today welcome to workshop on XR and AI. ਤੇ I was born in a small village close to your university, City University, not too far from here. ਲੱਗਦਾ ਥੋੜੀ ਦੂਰੀ ਹੈ, ਪਿੰਡ ਮੋਲਪੀਮਾ। And since then, we have moved to the US 25 years ago with the family, and I have been working in the IT field for the past 15 years.
Able to right?
Andy?
Okay.
Sajin?
Yes.
We're good?
Yeah, we will.
Okay. तो थोड़ी बैकग्राउंड देना ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ। ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਸਿੱਧਵਾਂ ਖੁਰਦ ਤੋਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਕਲਾਸਿਸ ਆ ਉਥੋਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਕੀਤੀ for the initial education Guru Hargobind Public School. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ, lot of students ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉਹਦੀ ਵੀ ਪਤਾ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਕਿ ਛੋਟੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਇੱਕ ਬੱਚੇ ਤੋਂ ਇਹ ਸਿੱਧਵਾਂ ਦੀ ਇੰਸਟੀਟਿਊਸ਼ਨ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਸੀ, ਪਰ ਹੁਣ ਇੱਥੇ ਕਾਫੀ ਇੰਸਟੀਟਿਊਸ਼ਨਸ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਰੂਰਲ ਏਰੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਰਹੀਆਂ। ਤੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਇਨੀਸ਼ੀਏਟਿਵ ਹੈ ਸਾਡੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਕਿ we want to give back to the education and different verticals. So let's talk about the agenda today, right? Why we are here, why you are here. And as you can see, we had a lot of technical difficulties as we're setting it up because we are trying to bring in multiple emerging technologies in front of you guys today to see how technology is shaping the future for everybody, right? A lot of you guys probably heard that artificial intelligence every day is changing what we do. So what we are doing is we are bringing in XR and AI together, and we will talk a little bit more about what XR and AI is. So today's agenda is we will tell you a little bit about ourselves, our company, what we're doing, and then also introduce you to exciting world of immersive technology, and you will get to experience some of the things we're doing and also share some industry use cases and examples that are happening in the enterprise world. And your career opportunities, which is the important thing, right? So you probably have heard that 80% of the jobs, ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਕਿ 80% ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ jobs ਹੁਣ ਤੋਂ 5 ਤੋਂ 10 ਸਾਲ ਬਾਅਦ ਹੋਣਗੀਆਂ, ਅੱਜ today ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲਈ ਟੈਕਨੋਲੋਜੀ ਹਜੇ ਬਣੀ ਨਹੀਂ। ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਆਰਟੀਫੀਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਇੰਟੈਲੀਜੈਂਸ ਆ ਰਹੀ, XR ਆ ਰਹੀ ਆ, ਤੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਮਕਸਦ ਇਹ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਸੈਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੰਟਰੋਡਿਊਸ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਬਿਕੋਜ਼ ਆਈ ਟਰੂਲੀ ਥਿੰਕ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਟੈਲੈਂਟ ਹੈਗਾ, ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟਿਵ ਟੈਲੈਂਟ ਵਿਚ ਕੈਨ ਐਕਸਪਲੋਰ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲੀ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਈਨ ਐਂਡ ਇਨੋਵੇਸ਼ਨ ਡਿਪਾਰਟਮੈਂਟ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਿਟੀ ਯੂਨੀਵਰਸਿਟੀ ਦਾ। ਤੋ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਤੇ benefits of this technology. We'll talk about our roadmap and then also tell you that what is happening in America, what is happening in other parts of the world with this technology and how is impacting day-to-day life, both on the education side as well as on the industry. And then hands-on activity, which is the exciting part, where you will get to put on the headsets and try that out. So what I'm going to do now is, before I dive into the company, tell you about Digital Punjab Labs, I'm going to put on the headset so I can join your classmates. So they, 4 or 5 of you are already in the workrooms. This is the headset that I have. So I will join them. So just give me maybe 30 seconds. I will join them virtually.
स्पीकर ऊपर 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 हेलो हेलो
Hello. Yes, Sachin, I'm joining through the workroom now.
ओके ओके
So the headset our founder is having right now is Meta Quest Pro. This is the advanced headset which is used for the extended reality and mixed reality. What happened?
Okay, so I have your classmates with me here in the workroom. Let me decrease the volume. So now I have joined you on the virtual reality where we have your classmates along with me here. Just a moment, let me adjust the volume. So we were talking about. So first of all, everybody here, welcome. I hope you are liking the experience as you're joining in
थोड़ा इससे ना स्लो
the
कर सकते
virtually.
हैं अपने
This is our office actually where we meet every day. So a little bit about
हाँ
our company, Digital Punjab Labs, right?
हो
So at
सकता है
Digital
अगर
Punjab Labs,
कम कर दोगे तो कोई दिक्कत
we are
नहीं है
solutions firm specializing in emerging technologies. Emerging technologies of XR and AI is growing very fast in the enterprise world. So from Digital Punjab Labs is a small startup. We actually are located in a village, Morpima, and we have a physical lab with these devices and all the latest technology what we're working on. And our mission is to empower our clients to use the latest in technology. Right? They use the latest technology to solve business problems by providing competitive, effective, and value-driven solutions. This is the power of the internet, right? Like I am sitting in the US, I'm in Texas, actually Dallas, Texas. You guys are in Shoolini University, in Liverpool, but we are still able to meet like
हाँ हाँ
we're
बिल्कुल
sitting in the
बिल्कुल
same place, same
ओके
office. So this is the power of the technology. And our vision is to become the leading provider in the emerging technology space, the XR and AI, in our selected verticals. Because I truly believe,
है मैम
after
हाँ
working 15 years in the technology field, right, I feel like
जो भी
if you
इंद्रजीत
have
सर
the
अब
right
देख रहे हैं
skills,
क्या बच्चे वो
companies can
हाँ हाँ
find you
विजिबल
anywhere in
होगा
the world,
हाँ हाँ
right?
नहीं
Like
सर जो मतलब चल रही है
with
ना
the
पीपीटी
skills that are
वो
coming down
एक्सप्लेन
the
कर रहे
road,
हैं और बच्चे भी वही देख रहे
5
हैं
years
सर के
from
साथ
now,
में
10 years from now,
मेरे को
companies
ये
can
दिखाना
find
था
you.
कि
And
जो
we
सर ने
go by the
एक
model
वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड
of
में लेके आए
talent
हैं
is
सबको
everywhere,
क्या
but
वो बच्चे वहाँ पे
opportunity
देख
is
सकते
not.
हैं
ठीक है मैं दिखाता
So
हूँ
this is what I say, and it's point out from Harvard Law that our aim is to equip the new generation with the latest in technology, and so you can connect with people worldwide, connect with the industry, what the industry demands are. So that's what we're trying to do. And for today's session, we will dive into what is XR. So I tell you my story, right? When I started in college, I didn't know what I was going to study, right? My parents were typically छोटे ਜਿਹੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਤੋਂ ਆਏ ਸੀਗੇ parents ਅਸੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਤੇ ਹਾਈ ਸਕੂਲ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤਾ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਪਰ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਟਰਗਲ ਇਹ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਜਾਂ ਇੰਜੀਨੀਅਰ ਬਣਾ ਮੈਂ ਕਾਲਜ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤੀ ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਮੈਂ ਗ੍ਰੈਜੂਏਟ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਮੇਜਰ ਦੋ ਤਿੰਨ change हो गया थी because everything was changing, right? From the technology aspect. So what I did, even though मैं मेरी college की degree finance से which थी, पर मेरा जो mostly experience IT ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ job ਕਰਨ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਆਇਆ ਤੇ ਇਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਇਹ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਚੀਜ਼ ਆਪਣੀ skill ਹੋਵੇ ਜਾਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਦਿਲਚਸਪੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਟਾਈਮ ਲਗਾ ਕੇ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਗਰੋ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ what is XR, right? You will see or hear a lot of terminology today. You will hear metaverse, you will hear extended reality, and you will see spatial computing, virtual reality, things like that. Many different encompassing technology is new. A lot of companies are using the same name, but at the end of the day, these are the same. Right? Technologies are the same, and within the XR extended reality is the overarching. Underneath that, we have virtual reality, augmented reality, and MR. So when we talk about VR, what is VR? Virtual reality is a complete immersion, where what that means is that you students who are joining me, your classmates are joining me in the virtual space. We are completely in a 3D environment. There's no, the real environment in here. So when you're completely immersed, that is the virtual reality. And AR is the augmented reality, where you can layer virtual worlds on top of the virtual world. You can actually, on top of the real world, you can put virtual things on top of it. And then we're talking about MR, which is the latest one. And some of you guys may have heard that a lot of headsets and other technologies that are making advancements here. MR is basically interaction of physical world and the virtual world, right? Like example would be, I have a ball or a soccer ball or a tennis ball. I can throw that on the wall in my room. It will bounce back. Things like that. So that is the mixed reality. So virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality, they all come under the same umbrella of XR, extended reality. Now we're moving on to the next slide, which is let's talk about the hardware, right? So you probably have seen some of these hardwares already. Let's talk about what headsets are, the major headsets are in the market.
Hello.
So we have Meta leading the charge here. Meta is the parent company of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp.
आवाज नहीं आ रही क्या?
You guys can hear me okay?
Hello.
Yes.
Can you share your screen?
Okay. Hold on.
So this is the remote working. Me and our founder, we daily meet in this environment where your
Okay. I
colleagues
am
are here.
sharing my screen.
Yeah. So he's sharing his screen, and whatever he's talking about, you can see in the presentation, right? Okay.
So we were just talking about XR, the reality. We talked about how VR, AR, and MR come under the same umbrella. And then now it's time for us to talk about the headsets, right? What is the hardware available in the market? So Meta is the parent company which is creating the headsets. You probably have heard Meta Quest 2, Meta Quest 3. The one I'm wearing right now is Meta Quest Pro, the Pro version. And underneath I have which are Ray-Bans, are augmented AI fuel glasses, and there are more products coming down the pipeline from Meta, which is very exciting. So we will actually get to test some of this today in the demo and your hands-on activity with the Meta Quest 3. And then we have Apple coming into the picture. Last year, Apple launched their headset, which is called Vision Pro. A little pricey, as you know. Apple products are a little pricey, but great potential, because Apple ecosystem, when you can create that and add the Apple ecosystem with the app, it has a lot of value. So they're still in the early phase, but Meta is leading the charge, I would say. And not too long ago, Android actually announced that they will be launching their headset in 2025. So which is Google will be launching their headset. Along with that, they're partnering with some companies like Samsung, or other companies that are mainly working on the Android side to do that. So this is a little bit about the headsets, but today's demo and the hands-on activity and the headsets you guys are wearing, you might be wearing Quest 2s and Quest 3s for the purpose of this demo. All right, now the fun stuff, right? So you may say, okay, this is all good, you probably have seen it, but what is happening in the industry, right? What do I see when I work with the consulting firms or other companies who are hiring in this space, or what type of solutions are they creating for people. So in the education side, it's getting a lot of traction. Believe it or not, we will talk about this, and I'm joined by Sachin, which is lead developer of Digital Punjab Labs, and also along with them we have Shubham, who's working on the 3D environments. But on the education side, you probably have seen over 120 universities in the US have adopted the metaverse or immersive technology in education, because the way our brain processes the information is much faster. So I can ask the same question to the folks who are sitting in the room with me in the workrooms, and also ask the same questions who are sitting in the audience without the headset. And I bet you that people who are sitting in the workrooms, they might recall the information or retain the information better, and then compared to just looking in the 2D. So that's the power of immersive technology. So in the education space, let's look at some examples. We have, for example, in the space exploration. I'm in Texas, so in Texas we have NASA here in Houston, not too far from Dallas. And normally you can go to NASA Space Center and actually explore how these astronauts, they go into the space and do different activities. But now even sitting in India, sitting in Punjab, you can actually experience that, right? Wearing a headset, you can, there are, tools and other applications available where you can go to the International Space Center and actually see it. Even furthermore, you can explore Mars and other bodies. And if you're learning about space, you can learn about planets, how they're structured, where they are, and it's making a lot of progress in the education. This is just one example in the education space. And now let's talk about healthcare. How in healthcare this technology is making advancements. First of all, I think in the healthcare education side, it's getting a lot of benefit from this, where you can teach the medical students the anatomy of human body, right? You can actually literally build the whole cardiac cycle. You can have every student who's joining immersively, you can hand them a heart and teach them how that heart is actually going through the cardiac cycle. And then the teachers have the ability to interact and do many things. So a lot of universities, medical universities are already using this. And also in the surgery and other space, when you mix in artificial intelligence and XR technology, the doctors and the physicians or the surgeons are really taking advantage of this thing. And we have actually created models for cardiac cycle. I hope maybe you guys can get to see that as well. And my favorite is remote working, right? I truly believe if you have the technology and you have the tools, like you have the headset or you have the computer, you have the internet, no matter where you're sitting in the world, we are becoming a small world, if you will, right? It doesn't matter where you are. For example, you are sitting in City University, I'm sitting in my home office here in Texas, but we can meet here at the same space. And with my co-founder Sachin and the team, he's joining from our Pind Murgrima. Every day we spend 3 to 4 hours in our office in meetings, working on the project, working on development, actually prototyping, things like that. So it really makes the world a smaller place. So I'm hoping more and more companies will adopt this in the future, where your remote workforce can really work together. No matter where you are in the world, you can be in the same office and working with your coworkers. So that's the example of co-working. And with that being said, I will pass this over to Sachin, and Sachin can take over where we are talking about industry examples of the metaverse. I'll kick off. For example, you probably have seen gaming a lot, right? Like when you go to the mall, you see in the gaming center it's playing, but there are more use cases in the industry. And we have AI built into the XR technology. We're working on some exciting projects. We will share those with you hopefully in the future as well. So Sachin, I will pass it over to you now.
Okay, thank you.
So you can mute yourself in workroom as well and stay with us. Okay. Okay.
And I just wanted to say I really appreciate everybody joining, and big thank you to the faculty and Manan for making this happen. Hopefully I'll be there in person someday, but very nice to meet everyone.
Okay, so how was the experience? Those 5 students who joined to virtual meeting. So how was the experience? I want to know. अच्छा था? मजा आया? मतलब ऐसा फील हो रहा था कि वो बंदा यूएस में बैठा है and we are here and having the session. I feel the same. When he is in US and I am here, and whenever he comes for the maybe for some business related things and stuff like that, I feel the same. I feel no difference. So this is the power of virtual reality or XR, you can say, in this world, right? So it's not future, it's happening, right? So before delving into the details, I will introduce myself. Myself, Sachin Pandey. I am co-founder at Digital Punjab Labs as well as lead developer at Digital Punjab Labs. So, talking about my journey, how I got started with this. So, my journey starts from actually I think from the way you are sitting here and having the session, having the experience of virtual reality. I was the same type of person. I had experience at my university. I just graduated from Akal University, Talwandi Sabo, and I did my BTech in computer science, and specialization was into data science. And I was totally into software development, app development, web development, and things like that, right? But the way our workshop was, and I got interested into this exciting field. So that's how I got connected with Inderjit Virji, and we started with the Digital Punjab. Actually, he was also already doing these type of things from the US, but he wanted to start from something from India as well. So that's how we started Digital Punjab Labs, and we have a physical lab fully immersed for the virtual reality experience and augmented and mixed reality experiences at More Karima, which is not too far from this location. The pen name is More Karima. Okay, so if you get a chance, do visit that lab. Okay, so talking about the industry examples, right, for the metaverse. So how many of you, when you just saw the headset, you thought it's for gaming? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. I'm not going to ask any question. Don't worry. Right? You have seen in the mall or somewhere, right? It's for gaming. But let me tell you, it's like more than for the gaming or experience. We are using it for the remote working. We are using it for the sake of, you can say, for the learning, for the having the experience, for creating our imagination into the real world. So many things we are doing with this technology. So and this, at the same time, many companies are also doing the things in the metaverse. So Roblox, you have heard about Roblox, right? आवाज नहीं है. Yes, right? So some energy, right? इतना ठीक है. थोड़ा टाइम लगा, सेटअप करने में लगा. I feel कि बोर हो गया होगा स्टार्टिंग में, या जो 5 बच्चे आगे बैठे थे और हेडसेट ट्राई कर रहे थे, एंड यू हैड कि भाई फोमो हो रहा है हमें, वी आर फीलिंग कि भाई हम तो कुछ है ही नहीं, राइट? ऐसा नहीं होगा. हम लोग जो भी अभी आगे जो डेमो होंगे, अभी डेमो खत्म नहीं हुए, ठीक है? Everyone sitting in this hall will have the experience today about the works VR, XR and AI. Okay? So for the gaming, Roblox type of companies are working in the creative experiences for the XR, and Nike and the brands like Nike have already created their own virtual brands on metaverse. And Horizon Birds, the app you just had the experience of metaverse workrooms is the direct product of Meta. Even these headsets, they were belongs from Oculus, the company Oculus, but they are now owned by Meta. You are aware of Meta, right? So, and the RQ for the interior exterior designing. Actually, we will have the demo video of interior exterior designing project, which I was into for my final semester project for the BTech for my engineering degree. Okay, and the patient type of platforms who are providing immersive solutions for the education side of it. Okay, and the 360 virtual trips. Let me tell you, I think how many of you see blogs like travel blogs or maybe some videos about tourism, or how many of you are fond of traveling? Raise your hands. बस घूमना नहीं पसंद, बाहर जाना है ना? Okay, so let me tell you, we will be having 360 virtual tours here. You can be here physically, but be in the movement or be in the space where you can be. Maybe you will not be able to travel in the time being. ठीक है? So next slide. So career opportunities in the metaverse. I shared my story with you. I'm coming from the engineering background and working as a Unity or VR metaverse developer at Digital Punjab Labs. I'm a lead developer. So you can also explore Unity, Unreal, and these type of softwares. You can have the courses for that, and you will be able to create your own apps or your words. And blockchain engineers for I think many of the companies has already started creating blockchains and cryptocurrencies for these metaverse places. So you can explore that. And I think you guys are from, or already you guys are from creative fields, right? You know 3ds Max, Maya, Blender, right? इसमें तो कॉन्फिडेंस दिखाओ यार. Okay. So you can explore and you can create your word and have the word you have created in the virtual reality. The word you guys just have the experience, right? It was created in the 3D and then came into the headset. Like you can have Unity or Unreal space or app where you will import your 3D space or whatnot, right? And UI UX, this plays a very crucial role in the virtual reality, augmented reality or extended reality. So actually before delving into these type of things, how many of you are now aware of virtual reality, augmented reality or extended reality? I think in the beginning we have some network issue or sound issue. So how many of you are familiar or I need to re-explain? बताओ? No or not? बता दो? पता चला? Virtual reality, चलो एक बार just for sake of completion मैं explain कर देता हूँ. So virtual reality एक ऐसा space है where you will be fully immersed into the 3D world and the same place you had experience just now. And the AR, so having the overlay or layer of 3D space or 3D objects into your real world through any maybe glasses or mobile phones or tablets or anything, you can say. How many of you played Pokemon Go? Pokemon Go was a game, I think it was, yeah, खेलिए. So this is the example of AR, augmented reality. You are using Snapchat. This is the example of augmented reality. क्योंकि वो आपके रियल वर्ल्ड में, रियल फेस में एक फिल्टर या कुछ भी चीजें लगा रहा है रियल टाइम में. So this is the example of augmented reality. So the thing is, like these type of things are around the world, but we need to find out where. Okay. And extended reality or mixed reality. So mixed reality is the combination of augmented and virtual reality, right? Where in the I think you can say in the real world you will have some overlay of 3D virtual things, and you can have some interaction. The way in the starting, if you I think, I don't know you noticed or not, but I was doing something with my hands before without even controllers, right? See, so that was the mixed reality experience. I was just operating this headset through my hands, because there is a hand controlling or hand tracking available in this headset. So like the way you control your like you operate your phones or tablets or computers, right? So this experience, and in the real time you were, I think many of you were raising the hands in the virtual world, and you were able to see in the video or maybe the interaction other one was having, you can even see in the real time. So these type of things are from the mixed reality and augmented reality. So if you are from management background, so there is the possibility you can market the virtual brands and have the metaverse content strategies to provide the companies who are working on the metaverse. Okay, so next slide. So these are some stats, okay, and these are not from us. These are, I think, companies like PwC or institutions like Stanford Institute, okay, Stanford University. So 275% more efficient to act on what they learn after training. So XR simulation training, many of the companies are already using it to I think reduce the cost of the training and to get a more potential from the employees in the company. So, and 4x faster than the classroom training on the average. Like I was a student, and I used to hate, not like hate, but I used to get bored in the classroom. यार ये चीज़ तो मैं बहुत जल्दी YouTube वगैरह से भी कर सकता हूँ. Even you feel right. मैं थोड़ा student to student connect होने जाऊँगा, तो sorry for the this type of statement to the management, but मैं स्टूडेंट टू स्टूडेंट ये मतलब बात करना चाहूँगा कि हम बोर हो जाते हैं, राइट, कई बार क्लासरूम में कि यार ये चीज़ तो मैं इतनी देर में कर सकता था और हम इतना टाइम क्यों लगाएं. बट क्योंकि आफ्टर कोविड वी आर यूज्ड टू इट कि हमें बहुत जल्दी जो इंफॉर्मेशन है वो गेन करना है, राइट. वी डोंट वांट टू वेट और वी डोंट वांट टू गेट इनटू द more of the detail, but the reason is to get XR or AR or VR into the game of education or maybe training is to provide us undivided attention. Like we are in this classroom, but we are having our phones or maybe some distractions at the same time, so we can have the undivided attention towards our topic or we are learning. So, and for it's more focused than e-learning. Like we are having laptops and computers for the learning, right? But why to come into the XR or VR? So it's these are the stats from PwC and Accenture. I think they give one headset kit to their employees to get the training done they provide. So these things are happening. These are not new. And 3.75 more emotional connect to the content and classroom learners. Like other ones were joining the session through the e-learning, right? But the 5 guys who were having that virtual reality experience, so you feel the difference, right? तो ये इमोशनल कनेक्शन जो लाइक वी आर हैविंग Zoom and 2D like Google Classroom, many things we are having right now, but with the virtual reality these things goes away, like the location constraints goes away. You will feel the same in the you are in the same room and you are learning from there. Next slide. So there is a roadmap to start off your career with the virtual reality, XR, and these cool terms, right? So you have to learn in-demand skills, student mentorship, and career coaching and industry networking. So we are here for the industry connections, and we are working globally, closely with the Meta or many companies around the globe. So next slide. So there is a case study. We are not here talking anything new or just getting on कि हाँ भाई बस ये हमारा एक concept और लेके आ गए. In the US, universities have already adopted this technology to train their students to provide the learning throughout the world. So 120 plus universities have already adopted this technology for the learning. Next slide. And our companies having some initial offerings for the training in maybe Unity, like creating your own immersive application, the same app you had the experience of, right? And effective communications. So we will be showing you the demo of immersive technologies and effective communication to have the corporate etiquette and your presentation. And next slide. Okay, so this is the demo we are having for the virtual reality lab we have set up in the Mall Karima. But before starting with the construction, we had the imagination in the metaverse, and we have created it in the metaverse, and then we started construction of the physical lab. So, so this is the virtual reality lab in the metaverse. So we had a room in the pit, but we had no idea how to start, how to like construct or how to do the things. So we just had the 3D model of it in the metaverse, and we created a digital twin of the virtual reality lab we wanted to launch, and there we are. We got the virtual reality lab set up in the metaverse, then we started construction in the physical space. Next slide. Okay, so this is the feedback form. You scan this and provide us your feedback, but we are not done yet. We will have the demo for effective communication and 360 virtual trips. So जिसको इसको भी एक्सपीरियंस करना है come one by one. Others can scan the QR and have the feedback. Hey you, I want to talk about XR and AI use cases in the real world. I want to explore development part of it.
Exciting field, lots of innovation. Is there a particular aspect of development that
So you just saw the use case of AI in XR, right? How was it? You want to have the experience, or you want to get into the 360 video? 360 video? Okay. How many of you like cricket? तो उसका भी एक्सपीरियंस देखते हैं एक साल में, ठीक है? को प्लीज करना है, आ जाओ जल्दी। एक बैट पे सिलेक्ट पे टच कर दो, ठीक है, नेक्स्ट बॉल पे टच कर दो, ठीक है। चलो 10 बाय 10, नहीं तो फिर काफी सारे रह जाएंगे, और मैंने प्रॉमिस किया था कि सबको एक्सपीरियंस करवाऊंगा। चलो 1 बाय 1। ईगो हट हो गई है कि भाई एक बॉल तो हिट करके जाऊंगा, है ना। ओके ओके, लर्निंग लिमिट हिट हो गई। चलो ओके, और बस उसको मत छोड़ना, ठीक है। रूल इज रूल। Okay, so you had experience, right? And how was it? जिसने कराया, बढ़िया ना? Okay, so I need some testimonials. जिसने मतलब experience किया है about VR meeting और या फिर cricket game या फिर 360 videos, तो वो अपना एक बार experience record करवा देंगे, ठीक है? और जो ये स्कैनर है, स्कैन करके अपना फीडबैक फॉर्म जो सबमिट कर दो, ठीक है? और जैसे कि हमने बताया कि हम लोग कोर्सेज भी लॉन्च कर रहे हैं,